So now let's work around with colors and color palettes inside of Toon Boom Harmony. So to work with color palettes, first of all, I'm going to go over here and then bring in the pencil tool, and then I'm going to draw a shape just like this, and my fill is on and my color is red, as you can see. So if I want to change the color, one thing I can do is I can go over here and then change out by selecting the color. But for that, I need to go on to the paint bucket tool right over here. So once you go into the paint bucket, if you were to choose the paint option right over here, you can select any color and then click on it, and the color is filled just like this. If you want to fill out the stroke, however, you can select this one out right here, this option right here in the paint bucket tool, choose any color and then click on the stroke, and the stroke will be changed just like this. So that is how you can control filling out the color basically. So over here in the palettes, however, you can see that this is the palette and you can have multiple color palettes. Right now there's the new scene palette. I can actually expand this out and I can actually add in a new color palette as well, and then add in another color range over here as well. So either I have this palette or this palette, as you can see. So I can actually go over here, add in another palette. I can choose, double click and choose the color I want. We're going to see out these options in a while. So we can choose out this color and then fill it out with this color as well, just like this. So you can choose different color palettes and make different color palettes, as you can see from right here as well. But if you were to make any changes to those color, you can see that as this color is associated with the color which is filled over here, it changes as you choose another color as well, just like that. So just like this, what you can do is you can make multiple colors, and this is one view that we are seeing in. So another thing you can do is you can right click and you can view swatch mode as well. So you can actually fit in more colors over here in this way as well. So if you want to add in more color choices, you can actually press the plus button right over here, and there you go, there's a new color. So you can double click on this to rename this out. So you can say new color, just like this. And in order to edit the color, I can right click over here and then go on edit. So now I can choose from the color range right here. So I can actually use the slider to actually change the shade of the color, go over here, select different colors and work around with the shade. Or I can also input the RGB values if I know them how that works. I can also work around with the alpha channel actually, and alpha channel means transparency levels. So if you have an alpha channel, and if I were to close it and if I were to add this over here, so I'm just going to add this over here, select this color, and there you go. So you can see that it feels like a color is being filled. But if I were to actually duplicate this out, you can see that the color over here is actually transparent, and that is what alpha channel is. So I'm just going to go over here and edit this out further, so you can see that you can bring out or bring in the alpha channel to make it more transparent or not. So you can work with hue saturation values as well, just like this, and so forth according to what you're actually used to. So if you want to work with multiple color swatches, you can actually go over here, add in some samples over here as well. So you can actually add in, go over here, choose a color, right click on any one of these, and you can see that you can add in samples here as well. So if you want another color, you can simply click on these right here. So these are some samples you can save out if you want to add in more color swatches as well. So these are some options provided to you. So gradient right over here is what you're going to see in further lessons. Right now we're going to focus on the multiple color wheel now. So once you go over here, you are provided with even more color ranges. So you can work around with the hue. Let's say I want a greenish type of a font, so you can work around with the green hue right here. So there's the red. So if you want to work around with the reds, you can actually add in more colors right here. There's the saturation option right here, so you can make it darker or more saturated. You can work around with the greens, the blues and values. So depending on what you actually want, you have everything over here. And as you actually choose color, you can see that there's an undo list over here, and you can click on it and choose the previous color, and you can actually get back to those values as well if you accidentally clicked over some other color. So these are various options for colors which are actually provided to you. So you can work around with the alpha channel, everything. However, you want to stick to a simple interface, you can go to single wheel mode, just like this. So that is how you actually select colors and then make color swatches right over there and add it over here as well. So just like this, you can select any color, there's a color swatch, press the plus button right here. You can actually go over here again, edit this, add or select another color swatch. There you go, you got another color swatch. But if you want more of the default color layout right over here, then you can actually go turn off the swatch mode. You got the default color mode right over here, where there's color on the left and name on the right. So those are the few ways of choosing colors inside of Toon Boom Harmony. And in future lessons, we're going to see how to work around with gradient and even texture. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.